This is the introductory lesson, lesson number 1 for AutoCAD Civil 3D. You may recall during our level 1 class we drew contours by hand using this assignment here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the points, the topo points, and then we're going to draw contours using Civil 3D. So the first thing you need to do is open Civil 3D. So if you go to the Start menu, you can type in Civil, and it should come up Civil 3D 2016. Doesn't matter which one you use. I'm using Imperial. So from here I'm going to make a new file, and first thing we're going to do on this file is look at the ribbon. You can see that there are a lot of new things here that you haven't seen before in AutoCAD, but if you go over in this area it starts looking more familiar. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the outline. It looks like this. So let's go to our blank file, go to line, and we're going to create a line, and we're going to start it at 0, 0. Enter. You can see that I'm off the page, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this down, hit zoom fit. Now I can find my 0 point. It's down here at the bottom. 0, 0 is down here, so let's just delete this and start over. So create line 0, 0, enter. I'm going to go up 800 according to your handout. I'm going to go to the right 700. I'm going to go down 612. And I'm going to go back over to my start point. From here, I'm going to offset by 200 this top line 3 times and this line 3 times. Now I'm going to go ahead and extend to complete that. So I'm going to extend these lines down to the bottom line. So one way to do it is grab it and just make sure that your polar tracking there snap is on. I'm going to grab this one and go straight down. I'm going to grab this one and go straight down. Okay, so from here we're going to switch over to my other drawing just to kind of show you that the coordinate points work out. So this is, I've gone ahead and used the text command to draw these XY coordinate points on here. I'm going to show you how this works. The dashed lines are X and Y axes points just to keep you oriented. You don't have to draw those. So if we start the line command, just so that create line, and we go to here, you can see on the dynamic input there that my cursor is at 0, 0. If I go here, you can see that I'm at 100, 27, 300, 80, 0, 200, 100, 200, 300, 200. So basically you don't have to put this text in. I'm just showing you the XY coordinate points for a 2D file. So from here we're going to actually create smart 3-dimensional points. So they're X and Y and Z points. So if we go back to our handout, we will see that this corner elevation here has, this corner point here has an elevation of 90. So from here I'm going to go to points, point creation tools, this first one here, manual, so you can see the cursor changes. It specifies the location for a new point. That's the X and Y location, so this is going to be the point that we're creating, the XYZ point. So if we click here, and now it knows the X and Y point. We're going to label it point number 1 and enter, and then the point elevation according to your handout is 90 and enter. Specify that you can see the little X, the red X comes up. So this is going to be the second point, so it's going to be point number 2, and its elevation is 92. Point number 3, and its elevation is 95. Point number 4, and its elevation is 98. Point number 5, its elevation is 99. So it doesn't really matter where you go with the points, they can just be random, but just to keep it in order, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I not get one there? Let me put this one back in. Oh, I didn't put the elevation in. The elevation is 99. So now we're going to go to here. Point number 6, elevation is 95. Point number 7, elevation is 96. Point number 8, elevation is 100. Point number 100. Point number 9, elevation is 100. So you'll go on and complete these point entry forms and make sure you save your drawing. Once you have them all complete, your drawing is going to look more like all that other stuff. Your drawing is going to look like this, except it's going to have the red X's on here. So from this drawing, you're going to go File, Save As. We'll call it Civil 3D Lesson 1, and put your last name in it if you want. Save that onto your desktop, and then make sure